Welcome back to SnowRunner. Today you're joining us as we begin the mission Not a Drill. Now this mission requires us to take metal beams from the warehouse to the drilling site. Now the drilling site isn't somewhere we've been before, so this will be somewhere new. We're just marking out our route now, and a fairly simple route. We've been along that main road until we get to this twisty turny dirt road section here. I think we picked up a trailer from down there before, but I'm not 100% sure. We definitely haven't been across the drilling site itself. Now, for this, we're going to use the Fleetstar F2070A, and on the back of it, we have a Flatbed Semi trailer, which we brought. And I'm going to use pounds as the currency. The currency, I don't think, has an actual name. If it does, I don't know it. So we're just going to call it pounds to make it easier. So we bought a flatbed semi-trailer for £6,600. The reason for this, we do have another one, but it still has other supplies on it, and we needed 4 slots minimum for the metal beams. So I thought we'll buy a trailer, we'll use it for this, and hopefully we'll use it a lot more as well, especially until we get the other trailer emptied, because I think it's still got bricks on board and stuff like that. I don't want to waste them supplies. So currently they are sat near the boatman's house that we completed in the last episode. So our first little issue of today's journey, and this is this turning here, just because the mud, it could cause us a little bit of an issue. We used the same size trailer as I say in the last episode, and we did get a few issues with turning. More my lack of experience of turning with this size trailer on the back. Now this whole journey itself, it doesn't seem too bad looking at the map. The concerns are, in a second we're going to come to a big hill. That's a concern of getting up that with the metal beams on the back, because the metal beams themselves are quite heavy. Normally we were able to pick the metal beams up from the centre of town, but I thought the warehouse seemed closer to the drill site, so it made sense to go there. But the hills are my first concern, and my second concern is the twisty turny bit that you saw us mark up on the map. That dirt section is a little bit of a concern because of, again, the trailer length and the turning circle we have with the trailer. And then obviously getting across the drilling site, it does look like there's a very small bridge, but I don't know how stable that bridge is, so we'll see when we get there. Essentially, I'm not 100% sure. I think we fixed that bridge originally with wood many episodes ago now, but I'm pretty sure it's what we did. We also picked up a trailer from that. I want to say it was a fuel carrier trailer, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I vaguely remember something from that kind of area. But we've reached the hill now after leaving the warehouse. This is the bit I'm concerned about. So we're just going to take our time. We've got diff lock on and all-wheel drive, and we're just going to take our time. The problem I'm having with the Fleetstar, and we did have it a little bit in the last episode, but didn't really talk about it, was when you've got a heavy load on the back and this length of trailer, I do find the front wheels of the Fleetstar struggle to actually grip and turn. We're trying to turn left here, but we can't. It's only going straight. Tyres are completely turned, and it takes a long time before you get that angle to actually do anything. I think it's obviously the weight is slightly lifting up the tyres, and that causes a slight issue there when you're trying to turn. Other than that, Fleetstar's managing okay. I was a bit concerned, as I say, about this hill, but actually we're doing okay. There's still a bit more to go though. It could all go badly wrong yet. Again, we don't want to tip over, obviously we don't want to lose the load, so we've got to be ever so careful with that. Trying to turn to the right here and struggling a little bit to get the angle, but I think we're okay. A little bit of a right and a left here. As you can see, look, the front wheels are barely on the ground, and that's why we're not turning. We're back on the ground now though, so we're okay. You can see them bouncing off the ground a bit. I've noticed that a few times. We'll just go straight here instead of trying to take the path the way it is. Just save that extra turn essentially. Okay, bouncing a little bit, but I think we're okay. This might be, I think this is the last hill, so we just need to make it up here, and I think we're relatively safe from the hill after that. So let's keep going. It's going to be slow because diff lock's on, but it's slow and safe, and we're moving. That's, as I've said a few times now, as long as we're moving, we're not stuck, and that's the important thing. But so far so good. I'm trying to turn to the right again, and again I've got no turn, it won't do anything. As I say, I think the weight on the trailer is the issue there. But we've managed it in the end. Keep going. Okay. We're not far off hitting the main road section, so that'll be a smooth sailing from there at least. Just got to cross this little bit of water that's coming down from the hill. Hopefully we can get there across okay. Yeah, so far, yeah. Tipping a little bit. No, we're okay. I think we're okay. That was a bit of a worry then for a minute. I just saw the tip and I'm like, no, don't do that. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm confident now. Okay. Once we get to the road, we should be fairly safe until we get to the next junction turn onto the mud corners. For this bit, we've been up and down this a few times now. Can we get the turn here though? Because again, we've struggled with turning, haven't we? Can we get? Yeah, seem to be fine with turning here. It was just on the hill it seemed to be an issue. I think it is the weight and it's lifting the wheels off the floor, I think, is the issue. The other thing I would like to know, if anyone has the answer, I know you guys are fantastic giving me tips and hints and stuff. All-wheel drive, I turn it off whenever I'm on the road. When you've got, I can understand having it off when you've got no load on the back. When you've got a load and you're on a road, should you still have it on? Because surely your speed is higher if you've got all-wheel drive than it would be with just two-wheel drive. I know some vehicles have it on permanently, some obviously like the Fleetstar we can put it on and off, and every time we hit the mud I always put it on. But I wonder if it should just be on all the time, because I don't really know the harm it does. Maybe we use more fuel with it on, I don't know. But my thinking was you'd get more speed with all-wheel drive than you would two-wheel drive, surely. But I'm not 100% on that. I don't know enough about it to really know, that's the thing. Passing through what used to be a rock slide that we cleared a long time ago now. It feels like an age, to be fair, since we cleared that. We are working our way through all the jobs. I did have a brief look at logging. There is a logging job we need to do. Right, we're here at the circles. Circles? Turns. This is the bit I'm worried about. So we do need to be careful. I need to concentrate on this, really. Because I need to be sure we're making the right turns here. Okay, that one was fine. It's downhill as well, isn't it? There's a drop off to the right hand side there. That's a worry. Okay. I didn't realise there was such a drop on the side of the road either. I know I was talking about something. We'll go back to what I was talking about in a minute. I just want to focus and make sure we make this right. Okay. Could kind of cut that corner a little bit there just to try and get across. There's a right hand turn coming up as well, isn't there? Okay. This is why I'm worried about tipping. I didn't know there was a drop, and that's a big concern. The last thing I want is to tip this load now and have to restart this whole thing. We can make, so far, touch wood, we're making around the corners okay. Okay. Need the angle on this. I'm trying to... Are we stuck? Are we stuck? We're alright. We're alright. Trying to go straight for a little bit more to just want to get the turn angle. The tree's kind of not helping there. But I didn't want to turn too early and catch the tree on the inside. Oh, that's a tight turn. I wasn't expecting that tight turn. We're tipping as well. Come on. Yeah, we made it. I think we're okay. That was a worry. That did start tipping a little bit. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't such a big heavy object on the back and it's a long trailer. But this is tight. This has not been an enjoyable journey so far. It's a lot tighter than I was expecting. Oh, that's... No, no. I just had... Come on. Winch. Winch quick. To the right tree. Yep. If we're winched, at least it means we're not... Hopefully not going to tip. Hopefully. Oh, that's so close to going over. Come on. Okay, I think we're safe for the winch to go off. No, the trailer still wants to tip. That's an angle I don't want. Come on. And we're stuck as well a little bit. What are we stuck on? I don't know if we're stuck... Are we on a tree? We might be on a tree, actually. The tree made there... I think we were stuck on a tree momentarily. If we were, that tree stopped us from tipping. That saved us massively there. We need to go left here and we're struggling to turn again. But yeah, if that was a tree we're stuck on, I think that saved us. Okay. I want to kind of cross this straight if we can. I don't want to be too much of an angle again. I'm just the tipping I'm worried about. Okay. Well, I think we're okay. Keep going. What do we... More water it looks like here. Is it just mist? Doesn't look good though. We are struggling a little bit, but we're still moving. There seems to be a bit firmer ground coming up. Wow. You can see the front wheels are off the ground here. We have got all-wheel drive on, luckily, because the front wheels were off the ground, so we had nothing there. Let's see if we can winch ourselves forward a little bit more. It's the trailer weight is too far behind us, that's the problem. Yeah, that's worked so far. Will it keep us going forward though? Come on, a bit more, a bit more. Have we got any movement? The front is now down at least. Okay, we got diff lock on again. Will that help? I think we'll winch instead. Because we do need to go left a little bit here. I need to be straighter essentially. We're okay. Yeah, we're moving. We're good. We didn't use diff lock in the end. I thought winching instead would help. It did. Okay. Okay, I can breathe a bit better. That was not fun. That was not fun indeed. There's a car there. I think we've tried that car before and we couldn't do anything with it. I don't think it's something to rescue. I think it was just caught up in the flood that happened here. Okay, I think we're okay now. Try and stick to the middle of the road just so we don't have any angles or any hills. Getting a bit stuck. We're still moving. I think this is fairly fine now. I did forget what I was talking about at the start when we got to the road section, but I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it's something. We talked about all-wheel drive, didn't we? Yeah, no, that's fine. Right, let's focus. I think we've got another hill coming out. I thought we were done with hills, but actually that's a hill. I didn't realise there was another hill here. I thought we were done with them from the previous, to be fair. We are still moving though. It's not fast, admittedly, but the weight on the back, I'm not surprised. And obviously, we're still got road tyres on the Fleetstar until we get to rank 6. So we've still got to wait until we can get proper tyres on this. Diff lock on though. Let's keep going. Keep chugging away. So you may notice our fuel is under halfway now. Now I have already stationed the Scout 800 at the petrol station, which isn't too far away from where we are. I put it there before I went and got the trailer and the metal beams and stuff, mainly because I was concerned we wouldn't make this with the fuel the Fleetstar had. So obviously it's full on the top, as the Scout can carry quite a lot of fuel. I just thought, stick at the petrol station. If we get into trouble with fuel, we can always send it across to the Fleetstar, top it up, jobs are good, and off we go. But I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be in that position of being stuck with no fuel again. It's happened once with the Fleetstar. I don't want it to happen again, so I kind of planned ahead a little bit. And the Scout 800 was really nice to drive anyway, so it kind of works out really nicely. Okay, I think this is the bridge section. Yeah, that is our bridge. It is a very small wooden bridge. I'm going to try and get as straight, I think, as possible go across this. I don't really want to be turning. If we can avoid it. I'm pretty sure we laid this bridge a while back. I'm pretty adamant that's what we did here. But anyway, so we're now in uncharted territory for us. This is somewhere we've not been so far. So we're over the bridge, and we're just going to find the drop-off point. Oh, don't tell me we're stuck. No. Diff lock coming in clutch there. Let's keep going forward. It's a bit muddy here, which is a concern, but we're okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. It's just going to be slow. I don't know how muddy the whole place is. If it's like the farm where it's always horrendous, then it's not going to be fun. But we've got to find this drop-off point. I'm not 100% au fait with exactly where it's going to be. This is all new. I wonder if there are any trailers and things around here to pick up. I might have to have a look around at some point and see. Just because we found that, like, you know, if you drive by a trailer, it's something you can use, it will come up. You need to be next to it, essentially, for it to show up as a trailer. Okay, we're still struggling a little bit on the mud here. A firmer ground, I think, would be better. Let's go straight a little bit more. We'll try and go onto that grass there, straight in front of us, and just see if we get a bit more grip there. Because we are struggling in this mud to actually get any grip. Problem is it's a hill, so that could cause us an issue. Come on. Diff lock helping massively. Okay. Assuming we can get through here, we should be able to. This looks like to be a semi-road area, to be fair. Okay, if we can get to that edge bit where the grass is, it might be okay to go there, and then at least we can move away. I want to go too far. I've gone too far into the mud there, to be fair. I was trying to avoid that, but I didn't know how close we needed to be to actually get these off. So that is the metal beams. Come on, delivered. The first stage of not a drill is done. Aye, next stage, oil rig drill. We've got to go through the doorway there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I've had a little think. Obviously, it showed up that we had to go through to the dam to get the next bit for the drill, and I thought, okay, I don't know how far we're going to have to go. I don't know what's through there, so we won't have time for that today. So instead, we're going to go and do our final watchtower that we haven't done yet. For this, we're going to use the Scout 800. Now, I said before that we were already set up with this, with fuel, at the petrol station near to where we were using the Fleetstar. Just here. So what we're going to do is take this and go and do the final watchtower in Black River. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while and just never got to. We never know, it might show us an upgrade nearby. It may be something else we haven't seen before. But we'll head there in the Scout 800. For those that missed some of the previous episodes, we did talk about the Scout 800, and we have added the autonomous winch to it. We had some issues with going over, and obviously once you install the engine, your winch doesn't work. So we paid the money. I think it was like 9,000 for the autonomous winch. It's not cheap, but I think it's definitely something that's a must on Scout vehicles. It's so easy to tip over that it's quite handy to have the autonomous winch. It's nowhere near as powerful as a normal winch, but in those situations when a normal winch is out of action because the engine is stalled, the autonomous winch hopefully will save us from having to keep recovering the Scout vehicle and then head all the way back. Hopefully we don't get to test it out today. I kind of want to test it out, but I also don't, because if we do, it means we've tipped over, and if we don't, it means we made it safely. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. I want to try it, but I don't want to. But while we're on the way there, obviously we've done this bit of the journey before. I just thought we'd talk about what's next with the Fleetstar then. So obviously we completed that bit of not a drill with the metal beams. From what I can see, we need to head through to the dam to collect a oil rig drill. Now, I'm not sure how big that's going to be. So I've got to work out what trailer to have. On top of that, I don't really want to go to the dam empty-handed. There are a few missions that require us to take stuff to the dam. And we were this is what I forgot. I was talking about as we got to that muddy, twisty section, and then stopped because I needed to focus. There are some logging missions, and I've been looking at them. I've gone the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? No, I need to go across the bridge. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Don't go left. Go right. Me too busy talking, not enough focusing on where we're going. Yeah, so the logs, or the logging contracts we need to do, but I can't figure out what bits I need and what truck they fit on. I've tried the Fleetstar and had a brief look through the shop and the trailers, and I can find how to take the medium logs, but I can't take the long logs. I think that was the way around I was struggling with. I've got to have more look into it because I'm not really sure what I need to use for the logging contracts, because there are some logging ones to do in Black River, so I need to work that out, and vehicle with that as well. So we will have a look at those at some point. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Either I will look it up as well, to be fair, but it's just knowing which trailer does what or which to use for what. Right, we are turning left here, and then we're going to the left once we go up, and we've not been this way before, hence why the watchtower's not been done before. Bit of a muddy puddle there. I want to try and avoid that if we can, really. Don't want to get stuck in that. This Scout 800 does have a diff lock that's always on as well, so all the wheels drive at the exact same speed all the time. It's actually a really good system. I think I prefer this to the Chevrolet. I think. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, I kind of do. I like the fact it can carry as much fuel as it can and can fix other vehicles. I like that side of it. The Chevrolet can't carry anywhere near the amount of fuel this can, so I like that. And it's, I don't know, I think it's just more nimble and also more sturdy. I think the Chevrolet bounces a lot, so I'm not sure. Again, we don't want to sell anything, but yeah, that's kind of my thinking at this point. But With not a drill. So yeah. So what I'm thinking is next episode, more than likely, I've got to work out logistics. Come on, get up the hill. There we go. Logistics are, I want to not go empty-handed. I need to work out what trailer we need to pick up this oil rig drill. And then hopefully we can take some supplies over to the dam for the first time. Drop those off on the way to pick up what we need. Where are we going? Okay, it is follow the route round, isn't it, essentially? That didn't look like a road there because of the rocks, but it is by the looks of things. So yeah, that's the plan. Next episode, we'll head to the dam for the very first time. Pick up some supplies on the way, take them to the dam, hopefully deliver them, and then we'll pick up our oil rig drill and then come back and then go from there. I don't know what's next after that, but I think that's a good suggestion, good train of thoughts currently, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of in my head. Let's focus on what we're doing, otherwise I'm going to mess up. So, got to make it across these rocks, which aren't too bad. It's sometimes when you're going across things like this, I've noticed you don't realise it's an actual road slash path. It doesn't look like that's the route you should take. This is why I think with my markers for the route, I need to zoom in more to make them more accurate to where we're heading. Because there are times that I've not been very accurate when I put these down and it's messed me up. But we've made it. The Scout 800 coming in good. That is the watchtower, the final one in Black River. Let's get it activated and flown up. And then we can have a look and see if there's anything new. There we go, watchtower done. We are running out of time for today as well. I am trying to make sure we get something done in each episode, but not be too long at the same time. So there is nothing new around the area where the watchtower is by the looks of things. There are a couple of upgrades around the map we still need to pick up. But that is it for today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next time as we head to the dam for the very first time. Thank you for watching.